Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from all over the globe. I welcome you yet again to another live broadcast. I believe, as usual, we're going to have yet another exciting time this night. All right? Just relax, sit back, don't allow any distractions on your side. Just concentrate and listen to this wonderful topic that I want to share with us tonight. And at the end of the day, I believe everyone would have been educated, would have been informed to be able to make an informed decision. I welcome you. I'm Chukwuka Okeke. Yep. So let's get on it. One interesting thing about TBC is that we have a mission, we have a vision, and we have a system that will enable us reach our goal, that will enable us, smoothly get to our destination. All right? It's very interesting. That means there is a focus within the TBC community. A lot of things had happened, from inception. But I tell you, TBC admin has remained focused. That's one adjective that must not be missing for anyone that wants to describe TBC admin. He has maintained pinpoint focus from day one. Despite all the challenges that TBC community has encountered, the focus has remained the same, and that is to eradicate global poverty. And to eradicate global poverty, the people that you want to touch their lives globally must be aware, fully aware. They must be fully aware. They must understand how you are doing it, how they will benefit, and how they will come on board. And that is what, TBC admin has been putting together ever since. And he has not relented. That's what I call it indefatigable. It's never tired, it's never focused, and we are seeing the results every single day. All right? So, all of us as TBCians, members of TBC community, we must follow the example of the leader of TBC admin. He never got tired, he never lost focus. The same thing, the same philosophy, the same approach, the same attitude, the same character is what is expected of all of us to exhibit continually. Even after we get to our destination of 1 billion members within TBC community, we still have to keep focus to maintain it. One thing is to get to a level that you're aspiring to get to. But another level is to maintain that level that you have attained. Most times, a lot of people, a lot of organizations don't maintain that level. And things begin to fall apart. And that's why I'm saying that even when we get to our ultimate destination, we still have to keep the same character, the same focus, so that we can maintain it. All right? So this night, I want to share with us a topic, okay, that says, let's keep focus on rapid building of 1 billion members. Let's keep focus on the rapid building 1 billion members, because that's our destination. All right? And with all the campaigns that we have, which TBC admin has brought out, all galvanized into achieving this goal. And that is what we must continue to do. Because if we do not believe that we will be able to achieve it, then we won't have embarked on it at all. Whatever they say is worth doing well, is worth doing very well. Whatever is worth doing at all, they say, is worth doing very well. Okay? If we have put our hands on the plow, we cannot look back. That's what the scripture says. Holy Bible. Say, if you put your hand on the plow and look back, then you are not fit for the kingdom of heaven. So we have put our hands on eradicating global poverty. We cannot look back anymore. We must move forward until we get to our destination. And by the special grace of God, we will get there. All right? So let's keep pinpoint focus. All right? So I want to share with us so that we can, just a moment. All right. This blog, which we must study daily, remember, it's part of TBC SYSTEM. In fact, the last step on the 23 step system that study or you have to expect that you go back there, search out the topic here on the blog. It says 3 campaigns running in perfect harmony to reach our objective of 1 billion members fast. It's important to know that achieving this 1 billion membership has to be fast. Posters and articles. Okay, so let's review it as quickly as the time will permit. Okay, so the poster says 3 campaigns running in perfect harmony to reach our objective of 1 billion members fast. Always remember this fast. It has to be fast. It has to be quick. That means we must maintain a pinpoint focus, not allowing any distractions at all, because distractions will bring about delays. Okay? And that will put a clog in our wheel. All right? So we mustn't allow that. Okay? There is the cash flow campaign. It's ongoing. The merchant adoption campaign is also ongoing. And then the massive growth campaign is also ongoing. So the three of them are working in perfect harmony to take us to 1 billion membership fast. That's the whole idea. To take us to 1 billion membership fast. So let me now read what admin has packaged for us here. Isn't it about time the people of this world had a widely accepted medium of exchange that is not within the jurisdiction of any government? Are you fed up with the current corruption centered on the world financial system? Do you see what the true source of poverty is? The billion coin is the solution. If the TBC community comes together right now in a unified effort to reach the objective of gathering 1 billion paid members fast. Remember, fast. We now have 3 campaigns up and running that I hope the members of the TBC community will fully embrace so that we will reach our objective fast. Fast is the least painful way to grow. Of course, because if you have to sluggishly do it, of course, you have to endure a lot more pains along the way. Obstacles tend to clutter up the path when growth is slow. I just said that. And that is painful. We are certainly not the first to create a private medium of exchange. And I assure you that we are lawful in our approach to bringing our private medium of exchange out to the masses. Yeah. But as far as I know, there isn't a true private medium of exchange that 1 billion people are already using. Isn't it about time we change that? It's about time. I read. I can clearly see how a private medium of exchange accepted by the masses will alleviate so much pain and sorrow. Poverty being only one of the ways that people now suffer. One of the ways that people now suffer from. What about crime? I believe crime will be reduced drastically once we have a fully developed TBC Kringle economy. This is the right path. Honestly, what is the alternative? It's a question. If not TBC Kringle economy, what is the alternative? I read. Fast forward to the time when we will have a fully developed TBC Kringle economy, and take note that within it we will have 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Out of that abundance will flow change for the betterment and empowerment of humanity at large. The few will no longer control the many. Happiness will replace misery. Harmful secrets will be exposed and dealt with on a global scale. The idea of keeping the masses poor so that they can't stand up against evil will be demolished. The future can be bright if we all choose it to be such. The path makes sense. This path makes sense, doesn't it? Of course, it makes a lot of sense. Understand what all these various conditions, that's the condition now in the world. All these paragraph, all these things described by TBC admin in this paragraph, that is the true picture of what is now happening globally. I read, there are hundreds of millions of TBC coins in the admin wallet, and they are useless there. The cash flow campaign is how our members will be rewarded in such a way as to provide for themselves as many as they make an effort to move those coins from the admin wallet out to the masses towards our objective. Understand that? There's an effort to be made by you, by everyone else that really wants to be financially free. I read, without cash flow, the members would distribute the TBC coins in the admin wallet too slow. Remember, slow equals pain. Gold is a universal medium of exchange. Since the first public notice, I will speak in terms of grains of gold from now on to fortify our private standing. 40 grains of gold of Kringles moving triggers the cookie reward associated. New members will offer something equal to the value of 40 grains of gold to their sponsor or partners and receive the equivalent in Kringles. Understand that? New members. I read that again. New members will offer something equal to the value of 40 grains of gold to their sponsor or partners and receive the equivalent in Kringles. Okay? So there's going to be an exchange there. 40 grains of gold for equivalent in Kringles. Then, both sides of that transaction will need to verify it inside the KCBO, Kringle Cash back office, to access the associated cookie reward. Right? The future value of that transaction will either be millionaire or billionaire status, depending on if the new member is a broadcaster at this time or not. Once we have reached our objective, no doubt, these transactions result in some form of cash flow. All right? People need cash flow. I hope that is clear. This particular cookie reward was specifically designed to create cash flow for all of our members while we are in the distribution phase. Okay? Phase means it won't last forever. Okay? It's a passing phase. All right? We do it for a period of time and then we'll move on to other things. I read, phase means it won't last forever of rolling out the economy. We will be doomed to failure without the cash flow campaign. And anyone suggesting otherwise lacks the understanding nature. Okay? Well, we must understand how human nature is. That, human nature, wants to, be seeing results of their effort. Okay? From time to time, from one phase to the other, they are seeing results. In this case, they are witnessing some earnings. Okay, as we march towards our objective, membership within TBC community. Okay, as we are marching on, members want to be getting some income, some earnings, okay, to solve some immediate financial challenges, okay, that surround them. In this cash flow, okay, from time to time on daily basis, then they're encouraged to continue. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel when this is happening than when it's not happening. All right, so we need to understand the insatiability of human nature. And when that is not happening, then you will be inviting frustration. All right, so this is the structure of the massive youth campaign, where we are on it already. Okay, the massive campaign, as Maruleke from South Africa and Randy Wilson will always talk about. These are top leaders, okay, within TBC community. And they have talked about, focusing here on this red square. And it makes a lot of sense because this is where we are going. Okay, right now we are on the step 8 of this our destination 10, and that is when we want people. That's why right now we need to move at a lightning speed of light, and that's what the admin is talking about. That with these 3 campaigns ongoing, with these 3 campaigns that are moving simultaneously, okay, we will be able to get to our destination fast, if not faster. All right, and so as we focus here, we need to quickly get to 10 million membership, and then we move to 100 million membership, and then we advance on the home stretch of 1 billion membership. So let's look at it every morning, every day, and continue to energize ourselves, to encourage ourselves to continue doing what we are doing, to focus on the 3 campaigns, okay, on the 3 campaigns that I showed us from beginning: cash flow campaign, the merchant adoption campaign, the massive growth campaign. We must keep our eyes, okay, on a pinpoint focus on those 3. All right, so I'll continue to read. Since recruiting is not a requirement to be a member of the TBC community, very generous cookie rewards are given to those that do build. Can hear that. The newest rapid rewards encourage our newest members to start building immediately right after they pay their admin fee. Get 2 who get 2 each within their allotted time frames results in 110 million cookies. When you get 2 people, first and foremost, as a new member, okay, in fact, the existing members, the leaders within TBC community, TBCians that have already, that are already paid members, okay, should encourage even those, our community, even though they've been there since inception, but some of them have still not paid their admin fee of $10. Those are part of the new members that should be encouraged, to pay their admin fee. Then, within 24 hours, when they do that, these two people that they are going to get after they have paid their own will also get their own 2 each, that will also pay their own $10 admin fee within 48 hours. First and foremost, the first achievement is this: you as a new member get 2 people. You as a new member pay your admin fee. Get 2 people to join with you doing what you have done, that is paying their own $10 each admin fee. And then advance from there to the second level, which is these 2 people that you have gotten, getting their own 2 people each and paying their $10 each. When you complete that within 48 hours, you got, 6 people to join you who have paid their own $10 each. You will receive 110 million cookies. Okay? 110 million cookies. And by November, which is next month, these cookies will be turned into Kringles. Okay? During our November redemption period. Okay? It's as simple as that. I read. That's a lot of cookies. Okay? See this article to see how much that is worth. Okay? There's an article already which you need to see, need to go through, and you'll get clarity. I read. The task is so easy. Anybody could do it, even though it is not a requirement. Excuse me. These new rewards kicks off our massive growth campaign officially. I hope everyone will fully support the idea of a fast start to get rewards. On top of that, long-term builders that are diligent will get cookies. Sign up 100 plus paid members. Okay? All right? Holy cow. That is a huge amount. It is a huge amount. This shows how important the builders of TBC community are to us. Without these builders, we would never experience massive growth. If you are not a builder, then your negative opinions regarding TBC should be kept to yourself. Strong words there. I read. Examine the value in your TBC wallet and ask yourself if you really want to sabotage what we are doing in the TBC community or not. Builders are tired of dealing with negativity from other TBC members. No good comes from it. Earlier in this article, I asked honestly, what is that? Reflect on it. If the obstacle of member negativity is a small stone, then massive growth will come naturally. Builders are welcome to bring their concerns to the leaders of TBC on a one-on-two resolve. But non-builders should not waste leaders' time. Okay? Support the massive growth campaign, even if it is through silence alone. Okay? So please, if you are not ready to build with the builders, if you're not ready to encourage the builders, don't discourage others with your negative attitude and words. I read, what kind of economy would you have without merchants? Even if we got to 1 billion members. So, even if we got to 1 billion members, So, recognize we are still in the early stages of rolling out the TBC and Kringle economy. This is an excellent time to bring the merchants. Even if all is accepted those places. We also welcome merchants that only want to cash flow and build, only cash flow and build, and are not yet ready to accept Kringles for payment. Later, they can change that. The fact that they are a merchant member of our community makes a big difference in the long term. The business council officially kicked off merchant adoption campaign. So excited to see this campaign succeed. See what I mean by reading this article. Okay? Read this article on your own and you'll understand it better. I read, I would like to see 50 to 100 million merchants, okay, from around the world become our members as we achieve our objective of 1 billion members. That will be a beautiful economy that will make ending poverty super easy. Reaching the objective properly is how we will fulfill our mission. There is plenty of self-interest involved in recruiting merchants. Why not just do that? Why not just do it? Okay? There is plenty of self-interest involved in recruiting merchants. Why not just do it? Yeah. Remember, I mean, if you have read this article, you remember exactly what she has been talking about. We have to carry, you know, um, some of those weights from the merchants. Have to, I mean, pay for them, make some sacrifice, you know, pay this admin fee for them, I mean, just set them up and let them see how they can cash flow, through that effort. And the rest will be history. What is going to, flow from that, your effort. As a matter of fact, at the end of the day, you will repeat in multiple folds. You know. So that is that. I will stop sharing now so I can wrap up. My time is fast spent. You are back, as I wrap up now. I want you to make it a point of duty to study TBC Blog Daily. Study it. Study the topic that I just presented to us. And after studying it and you think that you still need some clarifications, you still have some questions to ask, I offer myself. Okay? Ask me any questions. Okay? After you have studied. Okay? Write out your questions and I will answer them satisfactorily. I will try to do that satisfactorily. Okay? I will teach you. I will even go beyond that. I will hold you by the hand and teach you within TBC community how you can navigate your KCBO and be involved and be conversant, okay, with the activities as you navigate your Kringle Cash back office. There are so many things to be done, to be learned, only if you are willing. If you are willing to learn, if you are teachable, if you are coachable, then you've got no problem. But like I always say, the problem that you will have, the only challenge that you will have is you not passionate, not about TBC and all the benefits associated with it. If you are ready, we are more than ready. If you want to get in touch with me, I tell you how. After this broadcast, go below my video. Look out for the description section, this description space right under my video. You will see details of my contacts. Get in touch with me as quickly as you can, and then the rest will be history. I thank you so very much for joining me in this live broadcast. I do this every single day. All right? So join me again tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is Tuesday. We had the English send button meeting today. And tomorrow, we are going to be having the French, the Hindi, and the Bengali send button meetings. Okay? If you have received, if your send button is on in your Kringle Cash back office, then join those meetings. Okay? Join those meetings and hear what those leaders meetings will share with you, so that you will continue to be educated, you continue to be informed from the right source in TBC community. The blog is the right source. Broadcasters is another good source, another right source, another authentic source. All right? Do that and you will be fulfilled within TBC community. Thank you once again as I sign off. Good night and God bless you. Bye now.